Alright, Charles, I hope this video helps you. Here I'm going to start out with, I've already gone to the Microsoft site to download the Office 2010 filter pack. I'm going to click on download, and I'm going to select the filter pack 64-bit because I have a 64-bit version of SQL-Server. I'm pretty sure yours is probably 64-bit too. So I'm going to select that filter pack, click next, and it's going to download. Now, I'm kind of doing things out of order maybe. I just wanted to get this where I have it selected. I already have it saved. So I'm going to save it. And now I'm going to close my browser and I'm going to show you how to get your full text search enabled. Okay, if we use the DVD and open up the install files, we can automatically get to the setup. Or when you installed your DVD originally, there was probably a folder put on your computer that has the contents of that DVD. In my case, it's this one right here. Now you can either start from the DVD or you can start from inside this folder if you have it. Yours will probably have a different name on it, but here's what you look for when you open the folder up. Okay, I've got setup.exe, and it's obvious that some of this stuff is for SQL Server. So I'm going to click on setup.exe. I'm going to say yes, I want to allow it to make changes, and then it's going to start up for me. Okay, when this window comes up, notice it says New SQL Server Standalone Installation or Add Features to an Existing Installation. I'm going to select that. And it'll take it a little while to start up here. Okay, it's scanning my system to see what's there and setting up the install files. Okay, it recognized my installation, it's given me some information about it. I'm going to click on Add Features to an Existing SQL Server Instance. So there's my SQL Server instance. I'm going to click Next. Okay, I'm going to look through the features here. See the feature that says Full Text and Semantic Extractions for search? You need to check that. Okay, when I did my install, I did select all, so it picked up everything. But with yours, you're going to need to go in there and select that full text and semantic search extractions for search. Okay, after you get done doing that, you're going to click on Next. Now, I'm not going to do that because mine is already installed, but then you're just going to go through the installation procedure like you did when you originally installed SQL Server. The only thing is, it's just going to add that one feature in. Okay, I'm going to cancel this out. All right. And I'm going to close this. I'm going to go to my Downloads folder where I have the 2010 filters. Okay, and then I would run that filter pack, doing the install. When it gets through running, it should have automatically installed itself into your instance, but what you're going to have to do is you're going to have to not only shut down SQL Server, you're going to have to restart the computer, because the program that runs in the background to keep the SQL Server engine running starts up when you start your computer up. So for this stuff to get picked up by it, you may have to restart the computer. Okay, after you restart the computer, then you can open up your SQL Server instance. Okay, mine is SQL Express, but yours, you have the full package, I believe. So I'm going to go ahead and connect to my instance. And I'm going to open up a query. And I always, even though you don't have to do it, I always start off with use the database we're using for the class. This shouldn't matter, but I always start up like that. Okay, and then I'm going to type the select statement from page 192. And I'm going to run that. And notice I get back a 1 where you had a 0. That indicates that it is in fact installed. Okay, the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to find out about that filter pack that I installed. I want to make sure it's in there. So I'm going to go ahead and wipe out that part of the query, and I'm going to change it to what's at the bottom of page 192. And then I'm going to run that. And it says I've got a screw up, and I did in fact. I had a colon instead of a semicolon. A little bit of a typo there. Okay, so now I've got all the filter. Shows me all the different file extensions that it'll recognize. So what I'm going to look for is .doc and .docx. Okay, I don't see .docx, so I'm going to minimize this, and I'm going to install that filter package. Okay, I'm going to close SQL-Server, and let's see if I can do this without having to restart the computer. Okay, I'm going to reopen SQL-Server, connect, I'm going to start a new query. And I'm going to run it. And let's see if we've got .docx in there now. Well, we're showing all of the ones for the earlier versions of Microsoft Office. And I can't tell you off the top of my head whether that's right or not. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to stop the video at this point if I restart the computer. So what I'll do is I'll go ahead, and I know that I've installed them. I'm going to go ahead and end this video, and I'm going to get it posted so that you can see how to get the full text enabled. And then I will send you an email letting you know whether you should see .docx in here or not. Okay?